vehicles and the subsequent mass shootout orchestrated by the Los Diablo y Blanco cartel have left many injured and claimed innocent lives. In addition, we are still working through details surrounding the private arms deal and the potential impact it could have on national security. The administration is fully committed to bringing those responsible to justice, and our federal law enforcement agencies, including the FBI, are working tirelessly to investigate and resolve those cases. The president is deeply concerned by the violence, and we extend our condolences to the families and victims of these attacks. The White House is in close communication with local authorities, and we stand ready to offer federal support to the governor and law enforcement officials in California to ensure justice is served. As we continue to monitor and respond to these events domestically, I would like to update you on the president's efforts abroad. President DuPont is currently on a diplomatic trip to India, where he is focusing on strengthening our foreign relations and addressing critical international matters, particularly in those related to our strategic partnerships in the region. This trip is an important step in ensuring that the United States remains its leadership on the world stage and is engaged in stabilizing global peace and security. The president is committed to advancing a policy of cooperation and peace building, particularly in regards to foreign policy issues in South Asia. While President DuPont is abroad, his team at the White House, including senior advisors and officials, remain fully engaged with ongoing domestic issues, including national security, criminal justice, and the economic impact of these recent events. The president's trips underscores the importance of balancing foreign policy leadership with the continued safeguarding of national interests at home. In closing, the president will continue to work tirelessly on behalf of the American people, both in addressing the recent tragedies and in strengthening the United States' position on the global stage. We will keep you informed as more details become available and as both domestic and international situations evolve. Thank you, and I will now take questions.
Thank you. Thank you. The only question I have is more so a statement. Let's wrap it up. Let's call it a night. Thank you. Thank you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I just have a couple questions. One, where's the president?
Currently, he's at a diplomatic trip in India.
Where's the vice president? I said, where's the vice president? When I ask a question, I expect a response.
At this very moment.
Okay, so the president's out of the country. He's meeting with foreign leaders while we have people shooting up and killing officers and killing citizens. Who's leading this nation? Who is our commander in chief?
Well, currently,
once again, when I ask the question, I expect a response. So I will re-ask it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He is working overseas, and the chief of staff is working to ensure everything is going well and that the White House is responding to the situation smoothly and safely.
So the White House chief of staff is the commander in chief, while the president is making.
No, sir. We're just trying to make sure that everything is that situation is cared for carefully and smoothly.
All righty. Well, and what's your comment on there being a supposedly impeachment articles being proposed in the United States House of Representatives?
Currently, we have no answer at this moment in time.
All righty. Thank you.
It's Sean Wemser with Fox News rural Illinois. Just have a few some questions. Can you explain to the American people how the president has time to attend campaign rallies for his presidential candidates, but doesn't have time to come before Congress?
We currently do not have an answer for that question, and we will leave that to the president.
So there's no answer for why the president can attend campaign rallies but cannot do his job.
Again, sir, that question is left for the president.
Right. And another question, when can we expect the resignation of the president? Is that like tonight or tomorrow?
Well, currently the White House has no answer on that particular regard, and we will leave that question for the president. And
Thank you. The American people look forward to it.
any other questions?
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hey, I'm Mark Robinson with America First News. Y'all better vote me for Lieutenant Governor. Anyways, my question is, if the president and vice president are impeached, will there be a peaceful transition of power to Speaker Andrews?
Again, we do not have an answer at this current time, and regarding if both the president and vice president are impeached. But we do know that, of course, it will go to the Speaker of the House due to the presidential line of succession. Anything else?
No, vote Matt Weston.
Thank you all for coming, and